Well, this is Rama screen of the reign of the Superman premiere with Patrick Fabian. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, man. You've got the Superman shirt on, and I just have a black hole in my heart, I guess.
From the Better Call Saul, that's why.
That's true. That's true.
Now, you voice Hank Henshaw, Cyborg Superman.
Yeah.
What do you know about that character coming into this project?
Well, coming into the project, I was sort of unfamiliar. I wasn't much of a comic book geek, to tell you the truth, and so consequently, I didn't know who Hank was. And then when I found out that Superman ends up causing Hank's wife's death, all of a sudden I was like, you know what? I'm not much of a fan of Superman anymore either, which played in great because Hank becomes Cyborg Superman and comes back and wants to settle a score and also wants to take Superman's place, basically.
You know how our world, sometimes like, oh, I wish we had our own Superman.
Sure.
But having 4 Superman, isn't that overwhelming?
Well, I think the film explores that. The vacuum that is created by having Superman not there. All of a sudden, left to their own devices, what are people? Is it Lord of the Flies? Is it, I was saying the other day, Moses goes up to the top of the mountain to talk to God, and when he comes back, everybody's worshiping a golden calf. It's kind of like that, except the golden calves are 4 different Supermen who are all saying, I'm the real Superman. And so the film explores exactly what happens to people when they are lost.
What up? This is Rama screen. I'm with Batman.
Yeah, man.
Jason O'Mara. So, having 1 Superman could be already bothersome or handful to Batman. So having 4 Superman, how annoying is that to Batman?
Nightmare. Yeah, no, the Justice League are kind of struggling when you meet them in this, and it's no surprise. Superman has created the loss of Superman, the death of Superman has created this power vacuum, in the world, but also in the Justice League, and so things have changed. It almost feels like an alt world because it's so different to both the metropolis and the world that we know. It's up is down and down is up, and it's kind of crazy. It's the world without Superman is not a great place.
I know that Batman and Superman is like married couple. They bicker a lot. So how is it like without Superman? How lost is Batman? Is he okay?
He's okay. I mean, we don't really have time to go into like what he's really feeling, but I think it's safe to say like I think he's been struggling. Honestly, I think he kind of bitches and moans about Superman, but I think he misses him, and I think they miss his power too. When it comes to these arch villains, these like Doomsday and these big bads that come along, like you really need Superman to as part of the Justice League to handle all that. And the Justice League don't do great in this movie. It's not their finest hour. So, but you get to see them and you get to see them interact, and they're trying to manage their own problems. Right. So it's kind of cool. Hey, I'm Jason O'Mara, and you're watching Rama's Screen.